What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Unplugged and Uncut, the new source for sports news and entertainment. You are live with your boy Unique. Today we're going to get into a Brooklyn Net, LA Laker, and San Antonio Spurs possible blockbuster trade. Now, with the Lakers running out of momentum on the Indiana Pacers, I thought it'd be a good time to visit a trade that sends Kyrie Irving to the Los Angeles Lakers, since that is kind of what LeBron James has been angling for, it seems. So let's see if we could put together a trade package that could help all teams involved. In this proposed trade, we got the Brooklyn Nets receiving Jakob Poeltl, THT, Josh Richardson, Doug McBuckets. We got the Los Angeles Lakers receiving Kyrie Irving, and the San Antonio Spurs receiving Russell Westbrook, 2 first-round picks from the Lakers and 1 from the Brooklyn Nets. So let's look into this trade and see why the Nets might say yes first. So from the Nets' perspective, they are getting a pretty solid return for Kyrie Irving, whose trade value is not at as high as it probably should be for a player of his caliber and talent level. So when he is available, he's obviously a star talent, and he's also in a contract year. However, the off-court issues and whatnot have made his trade value not as high as it should be. So this is a very solid package. Jakob Poeltl is a starting center. He's the number 2 rated defender in the NBA. THT is a very intriguing prospect at 21 with a lot of potential still to grow. Jay Rich is a 3-and-D defender who averaged 12 points, and that was last year. Shot over 40% from 3 and is going to play excellent defense. Doug McBuckets shot over 42% from 3 and also averaged 12 points. Now, for the Brooklyn Nets, you don't have to keep all the players involved. You're actually able to move off of any of these players for probably first-round compensation. So you're getting back that draft pick, and you got multiple players that you can move, so where you're able to acquire multiple first-round picks. Jakob Poeltl and Jay Rich both should net you a net. Josh Richardson and Jakob Poeltl both should be able to get you first-round picks on their own. And you can keep THT, or you can keep Jakob Poeltl, THT, and Jay Rich and shop Doug McBuckets for a first-round pick. So it gives you a lot of options and gives you some shooting to keep around Ben Simmons, just in case you want to move Kevin Durant as well. You still got shooters to pair around Ben Simmons. And if you keep Kevin Durant, that's even better. You got Jakob Poeltl holding down the defensive end. You can move Claxton to his natural position of power forward and have Kevin Durant at the 3. Man, that is a nice, deadly lineup if you're able to keep Kevin Durant with these players as well coming in. From the Lakers' point of view, you go all in on the new big 3. Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Win now type move. And you say, you know what? That 2027 and 2029 pick aren't as good as you think. We got Kyrie Irving and AD even after LeBron James moves on. And all we got to do is pair them 2 with another star player and keep on keeping, doing what the Lakers do, acquiring stars and competing for championships. This is the message I would send out to Jeannie Buss. Hey, Jeannie, don't not worry about it. As long as we got a healthy Kyrie and a healthy AD, and LeBron James is able to help lead that team, they are going to compete for championships. And even in the future, when LeBron James is done, you still have a nice dynamic duo with Kyrie and Anthony Davis, who complement each other very well. So that is a nice return for the Los Angeles Lakers. And if they think of it that way, they don't have to worry about those draft picks being as a decisive of a matter in getting this deal done. For the Spurs' perspective, they bring in Russell Westbrook and 3 first-round draft picks. Now, the reason the Spurs say yes is because they are bringing in the 3 unprotected first-round picks, 2 from LA, 1 from Brooklyn. They pick up Russell Westbrook, but as you look at this trade right here, you see the Spurs are still able to retain cap space. They have $32 million in cap space, even picking up Russell Westbrook, so they're able to rent out the rest of their cap space and acquire more draft assets if they choose, and help facilitate other trades. Also, if you do not wish to keep Russell Westbrook and you're able to get him to agree to a buyout, that could add an additional $6 to $8 million in cap room, putting you at closer to that $40 million point. So this would allow the Spurs to either keep Russell Westbrook or buy him out and pick up the draft compensation that they've been looking for that cap space. How do you feel about this proposed Lakers, Nets, Spurs trade. Do you think the Nets get what they deserve or what they should get? Do you think the Brooklyn Nets get enough of a return for Kyrie Irving? Do you think the Lakers can compete with Kyrie Irving? And do you think the Spurs are getting enough return for taking on that $47 million contract from Russell Westbrook? So I can't wait to hear what the Laker fans got to say, the Spurs fans got to say, and the Nets fans got to say about this one. Blockbuster trade proposal. Let's get it. I'll be checking in the comments, and I can't wait to talk to y'all on the next episode. But your boy is out. Peace.